The Midday Mix on Mix 93.8.
Joining me, I have CEO and founder of NSBC Africa, Mr. Mike Anderson. Mike, how are you today?
Damian, all good, thank you. And as always, it's great to be back. Looking forward to the week ahead.
So we're going to be talking about how to get through the tough times when you hit a T-Junction, some oversights into overcoming adversity. It's pretty inevitable that as a business owner, that at some time on our entrepreneurial journey, we hit that T-Junction, or even worse, that brick wall.
Yeah, Damian, over the past while, and, we spoke last week on rising costs and challenges and all that. And there's a lot of adversity going around amongst business owners and entrepreneurs running their own businesses. And, it's nice to touch on how we can overcome it, the positive side to it. And, this is life happening. And it's about what to do now. Damian, this is not taught at business school. At this point, most throw in the towel, but there are some who dig deep and keep moving. And one of the key success factors is overwhelmingly overcoming adversity and bouncing back. And I always say, he who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. And no matter who we are going to hit that obstacle en route sometime and somewhere.
I think it takes some serious mettle to get those T-junctions or those brick walls and be able to tell yourself, okay, slow down, breathe, take stock, and how are we going to move forward from this? You mentioned earlier that there are always positives that are born out of adversity. Could you tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, before that, Damien, a quick one. We have to understand adversity. We've got to embrace adversity. We've got to learn from that obstacle so we can use it in the way forward. In that way, whatever obstacle we go through, we can overcome it. And in some ways, we can say it could be worthwhile. But let's look at the positives. First of all, adversity gives us a life wake-up call. It self-exposes our weaknesses and strengths. It increases our willingness and the importance of doing good. It strengthens our faith. It strips us from pride, arrogance, and self-centeredness. It prepares us for a meaningful future, and it enables us to have empathy with others who are also facing adversity. And then again, finally, it allows us to seize new and meaningful opportunities.
Now, you yourself have overcome some huge adversities that you've learned and grown throughout the years. What key survival strategies have you found that has allowed you to get through those tough times and allow you to move forward and prosper?
Damian, some years back, I did enormous adversity. And, I also spent some time researching on it through amazing people who also went through tremendous amounts of adversities. And we came up with a couple of insights into this. And first of all, acceptance. We've got to say that adversity is unavoidable. Don't fight it, accept it. There is nothing you can do to change it. You are where you are meant to be. Everyone goes through adversity at different times in life. No one is immune to pain and adversity. And your turn is unfortunately now. Learn from the past. Don't linger on the past or regret the past. Second point, don't assume what will never happen. Don't assume the worst in the road ahead. Focus on the now. 99% of what you assume never happens. We often hear that, Damian. Positive attitude. Pain and death are part of life. Although pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. We can choose to be strong. It is not misfortune that produces suffering, but an improper reaction to it. Even under the worst circumstances, we can choose to focus on the positive rather than the negative. Be positive, exude happiness, build self-confidence, be energized, and make today and tomorrow important in your life. Yesterday has gone forever. Then importantly, patience. This could be the hardest of all, although one of the first things we must develop when faced with adversity. The key to developing patience is to know in the end, everything will work out the way it's intended to. Surrender yourself to the fact that there is a time frame for everything. Importantly, it's just a matter of time and everything will be okay for you. Forgiveness. Forgive others for wronging you. By not allowing yourself to forgive, you utilize a great deal of negative energy as you harbor old thoughts and feelings. Detachment, an important one. Give yourself the space or freedom to be you. Accept that many people, places, and the things in your past and current life are irrational, unhealthy, and toxic influences in your life. Label them honestly or what they are truly are and stop minimizing the negative impact in your life. Quiet time. Allow for quiet time to reflect. Take some time out daily to relax your mind and humble your heart. You will find answers in the silence. Do things. Eliminate boredom, otherwise it will lead you toward frustration and depression. Take up a hobby. Do some writing, volunteer your time, or spend time with friends and family. Any of all of this will make you feel good about yourself, allowing you to want to move forward. Then, of course, it can be worse. Count your blessings, look around you, read the daily newspapers, become exposed to the various charities, and you'll see that you're not that bad off. And then importantly and finally, the opportunity. We need winter to appreciate summer, rain to appreciate the sunshine, and adversity to be thankful for the calm after the storm. Adversity is an opportunity to lift yourself to a higher level. A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. Just keep moving and never give up. You have to believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and your situation is only temporary. Have the strength to become the victor. Clear your head of the past and focus on the future. It is only you that can decide the path ahead, and you can decide whatever you want.
Some very inspirational words there, Mike. I really like the whole rounded approach that you have to this. And I think you provided some serious tools and some serious food for thought for people out there who are struggling with this. So we thank you as always for your time.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely, Damian. Thank you very much. And just lastly, there are so many lonely people out there in the entrepreneurial world. And these kind of words can give that edge and help a little bit of inspiration and to move forward. So it was great talking to you about this today.
100%. It's I think always nice to know that there are other people out there to talk to and to take advice from, and that you're not the only one in this boat cruising through the storm. Mike,
sure.
Thank you so much. You have a great one. We'll catch up with you next week.
Lovely. Thank you, Damian. Take care of yourself. All the best.
Business Boost is brought to you by Mix 93.8 and the National Small Business Chamber, turning small business into big business. The Midday Mix on Mix 93.8.